Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Kyle, also known as Riots, and today we have another top 5 video for you guys in Call of Duty Zombies. Last week we did a top 5 best zombie maps, Call of Duty history, and this one is going to be the top 5 worst zombie maps. And when I say worst, I basically mean these maps are just maps I do not really want to play, and they get kind of frustrating at times, and you know, sometimes it's just not fun, okay? And don't get me wrong, I love all these maps. You know, I don't mind playing them and stuff, but there's just some elements in this that really just get me annoyed and very frustrating, and like you're just like, what are they thinking, you know? So this is gonna be top 5, okay? And I want to know your guys' thoughts on your top 5 list. Just leave it down below in the comments, and I'm very interested to see. So let's get started. Number 5, we have Shadows of Evil. Now, before you guys get mad at me, I know this map is new. This map is only like 3 or 4 months old, but damn, this map is just goddamn huge. Okay, so from Transit, I thought they would learn by now that, you know, huge maps don't really work as well, but if you look at Shadows of Evil, this map is just crazy huge. You know, I don't mind how big the map is, you know. I guess the more of the issue is the rituals and actually opening Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch probably takes around 30 minutes just to open, and it's very annoying, okay? Because this map, the reason why I had to put this on the list, and the reason why I don't like playing it sometimes, is that it just takes forever just to set up, do all the rituals, do all 4 of the rituals, and, you know, open Pack-a-Punch. And also you have to count for all the glitches that happen. Normally what happens is, you know, either one person will fall off the wall run and lose the gate run forever. And, you know, my friend Super Marti last time, you know, he fell right through the floor. Here, I'll play a clip right now.
4 must be.
Because of what happened right there, we could not open Pack-a-Punch because it was just under the map. Like, this is why Shadows of Evil is really frustrating for me. And that's why I don't like it, because it just gets 30, you know, it takes so long to just open Pack-a-Punch. Once you do that, though, this map is very enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. You can get all your perks, do all that stuff. I don't really like the Wonder Weapon. I think that if they didn't make it a buildable, it would be a little better. I really hate buildable Wonder Weapons. But other than that, you know, Shadows of Evil is a cool map. Again, I like the characters and stuff. I like the whole theme of the map, the 1930s feel. You feel like it, I like the city. Like that was awesome. It's awesome, and the train and all that stuff, and the bosses on the map is pretty cool. The Margwa is alright, but let's not talk about the Margwa. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Okay, that's all the Shadows of Evil is. It's just frustrating. It takes too long to set up, and that's why I didn't like Exo Zombies. There's so much things you had to actually do in order to actually survive the map. So that is it. Number 5 was Shadows of Evil, and the next map is going to be number 4, which is Die Rise. Die Rise represents the first DLC pack for Black Ops 3, and it was a very good idea. When I saw this trailer, the map was really cool. It was like a skyscraper. You can go up and down the skyscraper and stuff through the elevators. It really looked like a cool map. Now, the thing with Die Rise is, which really people got annoyed of, is the verticality aspect of it. And because it's a skyscraper, you do take a lot of fall damage, and zombies spawn from everywhere on the map, like everywhere. So if you fall down like the elevator shaft, a zombie can just hit you and you just die, because it's very annoying. There's a lot of spots you can fall off the map too. The trample steam, you know, it's a buildable, but you don't really use it as much. You know, you think it would have more of a purpose, but most of the time you just fling yourself off the building and you just die, and I don't really like the map, and you know, it's annoying. Okay, that's the whole, you know, idea of this map. It's just an annoying map. And also the perks and the elevator shafts, you know, it's all random every time, so you're never really gonna know what elevator is actually going to be in, and especially the Pack-a-Punch, dude. If you Pack-a-Punch a gun and the elevator goes down, you lose your gun, and it's just so annoying. It happened to me so many times. And also, if you're trying to play online, there's so many trolls that try to like trap you in the elevator and stuff. So I guess all the maps you can account to like trolls and stuff, so it's not just this map. But very annoying map. think the most annoying parts was a PhD flopper. They try to hide it on us in the elevator shaft, and everybody's like, oh my god, you have the map with the just crazy verticality, you don't even put PhD. And that was very upsetting too when I first saw that. So yeah, Die Rise, yeah, we're just gonna stop talking about them now. So that was it, Die Rise, and we're gonna go on to number 3. So coming in at number 3 is 5. Now, 5, I like the idea. Okay, very cool. This was one of the maps that they have extra time. I believe with Black Ops they had a little more time working on this than they did with other Call of Duty games. I heard I think it was when they were working on World at War they actually started this, so they started a little earlier on Black Ops, so they had a little more time to do stuff in, and they brought us Kino, and they also thought it was a good idea to bring us 5. And while it was a good idea and it was awesome, you know, seeing the presidents fighting zombies in the Pentagon, like that's pretty badass. That sounds awesome. And they didn't really show it right, you know. It's just this map, dude. It's annoying. It really is. It's a very small map. If you have 4 people, you're probably not gonna get past around 20. You know, this map I only like playing solo or with 2 people. But if you have more than 2 people, it's just complete AIDS. It really is just complete AIDS. And you also gotta think about the Pentagon thief. And, you know, with his just, he takes your guns and stuff. If you don't kill him, your guns just go bye-bye, you know? You can't really do anything about it. I do like the bonfire cell, though. Bonfire cell is pretty cool. I wish they had that in more maps. I thought that was a brilliant idea. And I think they definitely should bring it back as either a gobblegum or a power-up in a future map. So, you know, 5, again, it was a very small map. Very close quarter, very tight. A lot of people didn't like it because of that, and it was kind of impossible with 4 players to get around up to around 20. So, and the Wonder Weapon wasn't as great. It was the Winter's Howl. Not a lot of people like it. I guess considering the fact that it doesn't really have much ammo and it gets uninfected or ineffective at later rounds. So that's number 3 goes to 5. So next up, we're gonna do number 2, which is going to be Buried. Now, Buried again was another map. All these maps are great ideas. It's just, again, some maps don't really execute their ideas properly, and you know, it's a cool map. You know, a Western theme. You know, when they announced this map, I was very hyped for it because it's Western zombies. Like that's sick. But the only problem with this map is that it was just way too easy. It wasn't even fun. That's why I don't really like playing it. It's because this is one of the easiest maps to even play. You know, Mr. T-Lexify mentioned in one of his videos one time about this map. I think he actually did top 5 worst maps as well. But he just said this map is way too easy, and people tweet at him all the time saying, oh, I got to around 100 on Buried, and then he said like his grandma can do that. Like, really, they can. I'm not even joking, because there's certain, first off, the Paralyzer has unlimited ammo. When you pack a punch that thing is a boss, and you can just sit on a little ledge in the mystery box, like the first mystery box location area, that little area. There's actually a ledge you can just sit on and just kill all the zombies. And it's just so easy. The map, there's all these traps. You got a bank on the map. You have all these perma perks. You can get permanent PhD, permanent tombstone, cashback. You know, any map with perma perks on it, I'm gonna say right now, it's very, very easy. And you know, that's why Die Rise and Buried were very easy as well. Buried, for the most part, Die Rise only had a couple of little perma perks. So Buried, especially, you know, oh my god, it was just very, very easy. And also the chalk drawings, you know, and you can get free perks by the witches and stuff. And dude, this map is just so easy, and that's why I just don't like playing it, because I really like challenges. That's why one of my favorite maps is Shangri-La, because I didn't have it on my top 5 list, but I really like that map, because it's challenging, and I do like challenging maps. So we're gonna go to the number 1 spot. This video is kind of lengthy. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go on a little rant for some of these maps. So coming in at number 1, we have Transit, and Transit. Oh, Transit. Okay, everybody probably knew this was coming, but Transit is just very. And you know what? This map, this had to be one of their stupidest ideas yet, and I mean stupidest. Okay, I said before that all these ideas were great, but this was not a good idea whatsoever. So we know zombies, okay? Zombies is known for just its survival, and it's the basic. I'll just tell you guys a basic zombie map, okay? You spawn in, you buy wall weapons, you open the doors, you turn on the power, get the box, and you survive. That's basically a zombie map, and that's basically a good time. So with Transit, what they tried to do is they made all that really harder to accomplish. So I guess what they had in mind for this map is they wanted to make this challenging, but I feel like they just made this map just to annoy us. I really do, because first off, you have the bus. The bus is just a complete troll, kicks you off the bus whenever. We have this, joke of a wonder weapon, which it breaks when you shoot it for 10 seconds, and there's a bank on the map, which you have to blow the doors open, which most of the time I down myself with grenades, and then you have to go build a turbine, and actually go to another location on the map. You gotta run a couple countries and stuff until you get to town, and then you gotta open Pack-a-Punch, and then you gotta build the Pack-a-Punch. There's so much stuff to do. This is one of those maps where you have to set up a bunch of stuff, and it's just, it's just annoying because there's so much traveling on the map, and it's honestly one of the worst maps. I thought it was a good idea. This was like one of the first maps we ever seen in the United States, which I thought was cool. Mine is Area 51. But it was really cool seeing this as like a modern, like, United States sort of survival. We had like this town and everything. But I felt like if they removed the lava, the fog, the denizens, I don't even want to get into that, and they made this a little more smaller, I think this would have been a really cool map, because I love, when they first announced this stuff, like all these other maps, I was very hyped for it. And seeing that this is just like an American US like town, it was really cool because you can relate to that stuff, and that's really awesome seeing in a game like Zombies. So I hope you guys did enjoy this top 5. I know, again, it was lengthy. It was a lot more lengthy than other things, but with these worst maps, I have to go on a little rant for, because it's just very, very aggravating just talking about some of these maps. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, be sure to smack a like button and share this with your friends. Leave it down below in the comments what your guys' worst map is, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.